This is for those of you who were not able to access the video conference this morning, or for those of you who were there that wanted to see it again. So basically, here's what we have done so far since spring break. All right, first thing we did was a series of videos on gas relationships. Gas relationships, you can see those videos over here on howchem.net. If you click on the homework and click on the coronavirus page, and scroll down here, right here, this is a series of videos about relationships, and they just go down to there. That was the first set that I made. And after the videos, there was a gas relationship quiz in Google Classroom. Second thing we did was a series of gas law, or a little section on gas law math right here, and practice problems. So gas law math, then do the practice problems, then take the quiz. On Google Classroom. Just to remind you, that was the what I call the combined gas law. Third thing we did is something called the ideal gas law. That's right here, ideal gas law, on March 27th. And once again, you practice, and then the quiz was on Google Classroom. Fourth thing we did was really two things. We had ideal gas law variations. And the ideal gas law variations were here, where you're using molecular weight. So really starting here, Dalton's law of partial pressure, which Dalton's law of partial pressure is not an ideal gas law concept, it's not just a concept you need to know. So ideal gas law variations and Dalton. So watch videos, practice, and then quiz on Google Classroom. The fifth thing that we have done, I lumped, this morning, if you were with me, I lumped 4, 5, and 6 into one thing here, the ideal gas law variations. The variations included molecular weight and density calculations. Then the last thing is gas stoichiometry. And gas stoichiometry is here. I gave a little video explanation and then some practice problems. Be sure you notice this, that on questions 3, 4, and 5 from these practice problems, you look at number 3 here. Notice there's no quantity given except the balanced chemical equation. So when you balance the equation, you assume you've got 3 moles of oxygen. So that's what the person that made this intended for you to use for volume. Excuse me, for moles, is 3 moles. All right, and that works. That happens on 3, 4, and 5, and then 6 and 7 give you quantities again. The answers are on a separate link right here. All right, so gas stoichiometry, and that is a quiz coming. All right, so how many quizzes have we had? This is what I'm basing your grade on, is the gas relationships quiz, the gas law math quiz, the ideal gas law quiz, and the variations quiz. There are only 5 questions on that one. And then the last one, I haven't posted yet, but I will post it either today or tomorrow. I have to make that one up. All right, so So that's basically what we've done so far, and you can find all the information here. Now, the quizzes are accessed, and I'm trying to post homework on Google Classroom and quizzes too, but the quizzes will definitely be through Google Classroom. If during the time that you're working you have a question, you could put questions on this meeting words pad, or this is the link that you click for a online meeting, and we've been holding those at 9:30 in the morning. So, and that if you join that meeting, you'll see me sitting here in this room. All right, so that's a little overview of stuff we've been doing, and I hope that helps you organize a little bit as we move forward into a new unit next week. Thanks.